Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. How's everyone doing today? Get in here. We have some things to discuss, and it's not pretty. We have some things to discuss about Tiffany Haddish, and it's not pretty. I'm upset, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Merlin. And good health. Good morning, Tracy, and everyone. Good health, good health. Let me get my phone. Come on in, guys. We got some things to discuss. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys heard or read the article, but this is some bullshit. Good morning, Cinnamon Sugar. What a cute name with the S. Aww. Come on in, guys. This is terrible news. This is terrible news. This is terrible news. I can't even. I cannot. Good morning. Good morning, Concrete Rose. Good morning. Come on in. We've got some terrible news. Terrible, terrible news. I mean, is it terrible or does it seem like her? Did you guys hear about Tiffany Haddish? September 2nd. It's September 2nd already, guys. We already have September 2nd here. Yay! Happy birthday, Samara. And happy birthday, Chrissy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Samara Chrissy. Happy birthday to you. Good morning, Mystical Misfits. Yes, good morning. I know, Puda Butt. Puda Butt. That is some name. Puda Butt. I know. Shuck. I can't. Ebony. Yes, it's bad for her, Michelle. It's bad for her. Shocking allegations. I'm really hot right now, guys, and I can't seem to control the narrative of the heat inside my body. So every morning, for about a week now, I go to get coffee. But I go down the hill, I come up the hill. It's when I come up the hill that I'm expelling a lot of heat, right? And so I don't go early enough to come back and woosah, right? I should woosah before the show. And today I had to go a little further to the bank because I had to get some money. Because I have a delivery today, and I don't believe in a delivery without tipping. That's just me. Apparently, people don't tip on the island. I don't have near car. So the one thing I'm going to do is tip you. I don't have a car. So what the hell? Tipping is a luxury that people of service deserve. They deserve tipping. So I get some big burly men bringing in some bookcases, and I'm just going to be like, oh, thank you. It don't work like that. Nope. Nope. We going to tip these big burly men. In any case, I went a little further today, which made the heat rise up in me more. You should see me in bed. I'm hot in bed. I mean, burning up. All right. I go too far some days. I know I go too far. Um, Good morning, everyone. So let's talk. Did you hear about Tiffany Haddish? Did you hear? Did you read the article? Did you read the article? The article. Let me tell you something. You know how I know it's true? How I know it's true is because Aries Spears, that same overweight, oogly man that called Lizzo out his face. See, karma comes back quickly lately. Y'all haven't been noticing karma? Karma shoots you in the foot immediately. Child, he called Lizzo out her face, and it was not nice. And then he has got this child allegation abuse scandal within days. So you know how I know it's true? Because whatever video they were making, there were either 2 or 3 that they were trying to produce. One of them got produced and got put up on a website. The website got wind of it and took it down. And that was like back in 2018 or something. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I love you, Karma. Karma goes, I love Karma. Carmen, we are talking about Aries Spears, that ugly mother effer. I mean, ugly. I didn't even know how ugly he was when I called him ugly the other day. Well, let me tell you something. He is involved in a scandal that involved a little brother and a sister. 7 years apart. The boy is still a minor, but it happened to him when he was 7. The girl is now 22. The girl is now 22. And she's speaking out. And I don't know about her video, where that went, but the boy's video was actually produced and uploaded on a site. Yeah, just Google it. You gonna find it. Oh my God. We're gonna have to check to see if Tiffany's career is over. I mean, it's over. I mean, is that a prediction? Is that really a prediction? Now I'm wondering if Common, I never give him his right name, Common broke up with her because he heard about it. That's what I'm wondering. Especially children. Karma waits for no one, especially when you do wrong to good people, right? But can I ask you something? How do you go about the world being a public figure, knowing what you have done? How does that work, really? Why do these people think that they can just act normal? That's what I want to know. Okay, so Tiffany Haddish did this HGTV. It's like a give back show where you give back to somebody that you love, right? So she has this friend who I believe does have 2 or 3 children. And this woman and her husband took Tiffany in when Tiffany was homeless. And throughout the years, I think Tiffany has mental illness, first of all. Throughout the years, whenever Tiffany felt homeless or had an issue, this woman consistently, and her husband consistently, nurtured Tiffany. Now I'm wondering if that woman on the HGTV show, if those kids is that woman's kids. Yep. Haddish is also accused of negligent supervision because she took the kids away for this video shoot, right? Failure to warn, breach of fiduciary duty, and constructive fraud. You know, Sonia, very few people that you ever hear me say I like, right? Throughout the years. It's going to be rare, right? And other people might rave about certain people. And I'm like, interesting, right? Because I never want to take away from somebody else's love for somebody else, right? Many actors out there that I'm like, I'll just keep quiet. Because I know sometimes what I see and feel, regular folks don't get it. Let me tell you something. When I do say something, especially on social media, oh man, they call me out as Negative Millie. Let me tell you something. They will call my ass out. You're so negative, Tracy. That's why I don't like you. That's why I don't watch you no more. Because you be negative. So at some point, I'm like, y'all too ignorant to know what I see. Right? I'm not negative. I'm like, something wrong with that. Right? Something's wrong. And so I've learned to literally, I will look at a Facebook post, I will look at an IG post, and I'm about to go ham on my thumb when I always hear Spirit say, it's not worth it. And I go, I don't care, Spirit. I don't care. It's not worth it. It creates drama. People be cussing me out. Seriously. I said something about Wendy Williams, and this bitch cussed me out. To the bone. And I'm like, how are you going to cuss me out when she has literally been a bad person? Literally. I'm not looking for Wendy to revive herself. Sorry, folks. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Wendy to be a better person. And sometimes you have to be a better person by getting out of the sphere that led you to be the person that she became. The public sphere killed her. I don't need Wendy to prove to me that she's a better person. I need Wendy to be a better person. So I made some snarky remark. And somebody snocked their ass right back at me. And then I snocked my ass right back. Don't fuck with me. And then they snocked again right back. And I was like, oh my God. I can't win if I'm the only one seeing the things that I see. I can't win. I cannot win against ignorant folks. So all your, won't God do it? Look at Wendy getting her podcast back. Let's wait, please. Let's wait. Let's wait. And let's wait 6 months. First, let's wait to see if it's actually going to happen. Then, let's wait 6 months. But I'm not giving some bitch all this praise that's been horrible to the public. Now, I say that to say there are very few people that I say I like. I think celebrities are full-on shitholes. And I can't say that I like Tiffany. I can say that I think what Common did to her was mean. And I took offense to Common's reaction to breaking up with her. I don't like mean reactions. That's always been my problem. Mean people. I did feel like she was a victim. But now, I gotta walk back that shit. Because you know what Tiffany looks like to me? Magic Mermaid is like, yeah, let Wendy sit for 6 months. Let's try that first. You know what Tiffany looks like to me? She looks like that girl that's ha ha, funny, funny. And then when you turn your back, she's like, fucking bitch. Fuck that bitch. Like, she's like that girl. But appears on public TV like she's so sweet. And remember, she had that kid show. Any parent, remember she had that kid show. Remember, they took it from Steve Harvey. Didn't they give it to Melissa McCarthy? Didn't she have this? But in any case, they gave it to Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish don't need to be around no kids. It just kills me the way the media wants to give Black people what they think they want without really assessing the damage. I mean, white people do the same thing. That's why Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is so fucked up. Because they don't vet them. And with us, who's ever popular, they're like, push the popular, push the popular. Instead of really figuring out the Black culture. It's the industry. She's a monster. She's a monster. She's the one that smiles up in your face as a parent, pretending like she like your kids, but looking at your babies like they a goddamn sandwich. Thank you. Ask us what we want. Don't assume. And don't assume because one Black person is popular, we want to see their face all over. Like, do some background checks, people. Sherri Shepherd is taking over. Can we give everything that we got to Sherri Shepherd? Can we let her be the one? Can we figure that out? Can we let Wendy, even if Wendy doesn't realize it, can we let Wendy get some rest? Because I think it's unhealthy to give her production company, Calvin Productions, new money. He's not going to want to know what to do with it, and he's going to rob her blind. That's what Spirit told me. I don't know. Spirit told me that. Spirit told me that, Calvin. Don't come for me. You're going to have to talk to spirit. Don't come for me. I don't deal in reality. So don't try me. That faint was the beginning of the end. When she fainted, I was like, no. I think I did my video right after that faint. I think I did my Wendy show funeral right after that. Her comedy is way too raunchy. See, I've never listened to her comedy. I don't even want to go back and find her anywhere. And she's also on that channel right now. She's on that, that raunchy channel. I forget the name of it. She's got a cartoon out. I'm telling you, people like this are dangerous. Fucking dangerous. I got a weird vibe watching Tiffany on that kids show she had. I didn't watch it. I just saw like clips of the commercials. Yeah, but it wasn't vertigo, Carmen. She was drunk. Now that we know, she never stopped drinking. One of my group mates said that she saw her, remember when she was doing her comedy thing on stage? And she had liquor on stage. She was drinking. She was drunk. She was drunk. Have you ever been drunk? And then she had on that heavy plastic uniform of the Statue of Liberty. She was bound to pass out. Right, Adult Swim. Adult Swim appears to act like a kiddie show, but it's highly sexual. Can I tell you something? Adult Swim is what Nickelodeon was. I swear to God. There were things, I know I'm going all over the place, but there were some sketches where you look at the other parent and you go, they're going to use that? And the other parents, like, all of us were confused. We were like, it is funny. No, it's funny as adults. They're going to use that? Like weird shit. That's what Adult Swim. Adult Swim reminds me of Nickelodeon sketches. Seriously. I think we are. Sonia, I think we're definitely in the age of Aquarius. Does anybody know that question? Are we in the age of the Aquarius? I don't know. I think we are. I will do a reading on Tiffany Haddish. I'll do a separate reading on Aries Spears today. And we'll check to see if these people get arrested. I'd like to see where this goes. The little boy, who's just like 14, he says he doesn't trust any adult and that he can't, he's afraid to go out of his house. He's traumatized. And that breaks my heart. Oh, that's a good point. The alcohol is her confidence. That's a good point because alcohol does change you. Interesting. So, I didn't want to do Tiffany Haddish this morning because it's such an ugly topic. That I just figure I do it separate in a couple of hours or something. Ugh, disgusting bitch. All right. Anything else to say before I start my job? Oh, it was kids say the darndest things. So I say that to say, that I don't like Tiffany, that I was always side-eyeing Tiffany. I was always side-eyeing her. And so when I side-eye someone, I don't yay or nay, right? It's very rare you're going to hear me say, I love someone. Very rare. Very rare. So with Tiffany, there was always something askew. You always look at Tiffany like, but you don't know what it is. It just breaks my heart that she could fool the public so badly. And this is where, if I were to have Wendy come back, I would rather Wendy come back pointing things out like this. Then Wendy would be the hero. If she would be like, not really trusting Tiffany Haddish. But Wendy didn't do that. She was always so mean to any pretty girl. And it was hard to watch because pretty is a natural thing. Like, you aren't made pretty, you are made pretty. It's a natural thing. So when you don't like me because I'm pretty, what am I supposed to do about that? If you don't like me because of the color of my skin, what the fuck do you want me to do with that? And that's what I had a problem with Wendy with. Like, I think Wendy has the gift, guys. I really do. I think she has the gift. I think she has my gift. I think she didn't use it well. I don't think she knew it. And two, she didn't use it well. Life of Clarissa. She is not the only one that had a bad childhood. I give 2 fucks when somebody says I had a bad childhood. It's not the excuse. It's not the excuse for the most despicable behavior. You know as an adult the difference between A, B, and C. And when you prey on kids, that's a sickness that has nothing to do with having a bad childhood. Right. Because she's not the only, thank you, Life of Clarissa, she's not the only one that had a bad childhood. So we are not going to give her that. No, we're not going to offer that up as an excuse. She's sick. She's sick. She's sick. She's sick. And it's that pedophilia sick. And half the times, guys, truth be told, there's no cure for that. No, I get you after the fact, Life of Clarissa. No, I completely understand everything that you're saying. I'm just saying the way the conversation started out. She had a bad childhood. Fuck that. Fuck that. She's sick. She's a sick woman. And truth be told, Aries Spears looks like a pedophile. All things alleged. I don't give a shit. All things alleged. But he looks like a pedophile. Disgusting, dirty, sloppy face. Ugh. Ugh. That poor kid. What did he go through? Both the kids. One of them is 22 now, but both happened when they were minors, 7 and 14. What's thought behavior, Jay Edwards? Lots of people have bad childhoods and don't commit crimes against children, right? Yeah, you want to commit a crime because you had a bad childhood? I had no money, no sleeping in the street. Rob a fucking bank. Do that. I had a bad childhood, so all I ever wanted was money, so I robbed the bank. Right. Not, I had a bad childhood, and so I pedophile children. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, he's 14 today. He was 7 when it happened. And the sister was 14 when it happened. Something happened to the sister twice. Twice. And the third time, and she said she was afraid to tell her mom, which is very normal behavior when it comes to children. And the third time, she picked them up, left the girl downstairs, took the boy. And somehow or another, the boy called his mom, and the boy was like crying. And the mother was like, why is my child crying? Now, my child calls me crying. 1, give me an address. 2, you better tell me where you're going from jump. 3, I don't know what I would have done. I turned black, though. I turned black, so I don't know what I would have done. I black out. I black out. See that bat? Where's that bat? Oh, girl gave me. Oh, my knees hurt. Is that Mercury retrograde problems? I always keep a bat in my car. Always. Always keep a bat in my car. I would have went to the address with this bat. Thank you, Miss Shea, Florida. I can't wait to keep it in my car, but for right now, it's going to stay in my house. Yep. Yep. I would have went to the address. Bat in tow. I would have waited till she got home, because you know she wouldn't have gave the address, right? I would have waited till she got home. Bat in tow. You know that Lemonade movie that Beyonce was going to use on Jay-Z? Oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm not using a bat because of a man, but I will use a bat for my children, my child, my grands. No. I would have been waiting. Listen, because I'm crazy, right? I would have been like this. Somebody would have had to call the cops. I already know. Because I would black out. I already know. Because I would have already blacked out when my son called me. Car would have been smashed. I already know. Car would have been smashed with the children in the car. That's how crazy I know I would have been. You want to play? Let's play. Sandra Joe, that's where I had mine too, by the front door. That's where I actually keep it, by the front door. Yep, going straight to jail and happy. The one thing I would have known is that my son's father would have raised him well. I would have went to jail happy. Enough already. Not some bitch smiling up in my face talking about how much she loved my children and my son is crying. Oh, hell no. Nope. Yep. I would have pleaded all kinds of crazy. And the only thing I would have to say is that, especially back in the day, right? The jurors before OJ. Back in the day, there wouldn't have been enough black jurors, but also, I don't know if I would trust black jurors today. Sorry. I don't think as black folks we still get how victimized we are. And I think a lot of people have suffered abuses and have little sympathy when someone says, I had to do this to someone because of abuse. Yep. So I don't think I would have had faith in my own black people. I would have been like, just send me to jail. I'm not dependent upon them. Nope. There's no healing in the black community. Nope. Nope. I would have been like, look, let's bargain. Just send me to jail. I don't have time to try and prove myself. Look what happened to the nurse. Case in point. Everybody accused that nurse of falling apart over a man. Do you remember that story? I know we're going all over the place, but fuck it. Let's go all over the place. Remember the nurse that plowed into Los Angeles and killed 6 people? For whatever reason, a narrative went out there that she was arguing with her boyfriend. And I didn't feel that. I was like, this doesn't feel right. So I did a video on it, and I was like, this is not what happened. I thought it was because of money, but nowhere was there a boyfriend in sight, right? She just blacked out. She just had mental illness and blacked the fuck out. Did you guys read that article? She had severe mental illness and nobody caught it. She was a nurse with mental illness. Sonia, did I? Well, I don't think she was naked at work, sweetie. Exaggeration, Carmen. She was naked in the car talking to her sister. If she was naked at work, maybe people would have lived because that's a medical facility. They would have to take her to the ER. She was found naked, FaceTiming her sister. I thought they said in the car that same day. I don't know if it matters at this point, Magic Mermaid, if money was involved. When you look at her history of mental illness, she was debilitatingly mentally ill. Like, it was so bad. I'm questioning how the medical facility didn't catch this. Her mental illness was extreme. It was documented. How did she maintain her nursing license and how did nobody catch it? I don't even know if it's trauma. This might be inherited mental illness. Her mental illness was too extreme. I believe she was born with it. She couldn't have maintained her license if anybody in the stages of her get something. I think she was applying for. I think she cracked in a nursing school or something like that. It was so bad though. She was in and out, voluntary and involuntary, on psych wards. But it's not about the lying part, right? She would have lied for survival's sake. There's a record of her mental illness. What part of that system do we not check people's mental health? The system failed those 6 people. And then when 2020 hit and everything shut down, she had stopped taking it. It was a nightmare. Yes, psych ward inpatient should have been flagged if it was that severe. It was going on for years. I know. My point to she got sick while in school for her master's. Okay, got it. Who let? Well, no, you can't say that. Driver's license you get from 18. Nobody checks your driver's license. You just get that shit renewed. The state isn't checking for your mental illness for your driver's license. Some people get that at 16. No, that's not it. It's more like when you apply for your nursing license. After you take the test and you apply for your nursing license, especially now that we have traveling nurses, there has to be a system in place. And I'm telling you, it's going to change. There has to be a system in place where you can check people's mental health. There's got to be a 50-state database where you could put people's names in for mental health. And there's got to be a way to flag it. I'll tell you what the problem is with the nursing community, though. I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem with the nursing community is that they never have enough nurses. So they actually don't want to track them. Do you understand? They don't want to know. They're always having nursing shortages. So they want to turn a blind eye to a problem. But it's caught up to them. And there has to be overwhelmingly changes to be a qualified nurse. I need my nurse to be mentally sound. Because the next step, I promise you, the next step, she would have taken out a whole ward. And I think they're going to have to go back and check her patients. I think they're going to have to. I believe she might have killed some of her patients. I'm just saying, it's not good. Yeah, it's not drug screening, though. You can drug screen, and when something shows up, you're like, oh, yeah, I got a prescription for this. Okay. It's mental health screening. Who trusts Homeland Security? Did you see January 6th? Do you see the TSAs? Who trusts that Homeland Security? Nope. Something is wrong with the whole process. How? You can't prove that to me, Carmen. There's no way you can prove to me, and I'm not insulting any nurses out there. This is a fact. There's not a nurse to be found, an administrator to be found that can explain to me how she slipped through. There's a lapse in scrutiny. Nope. That system needs to be overhauled. And if there aren't enough nurses, let it be that. But don't put people through that aren't qualified. When I was in the hospital, working in a hospital as a unit manager, we had such shortage of nurses, we had to bring them in from the Philippines. This has been going on for 20, 30 years. Healthcare institutions don't check. I know. That's like a mental health score No, you can't. You can't identify people as having mental health issues on your driver's license. You can't do that. You can't label people. I'm just saying, as a nurse in the nursing system, before somebody can call themselves a nurse, there's got to be extensive mental health background checks. And it's got to be a huge database where this system can be accessed. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's a simple request. They do it with criminals, right? So why can't they do it with mental health? I mean, real mental health. That means if you wind up on a psych ward, I'm not saying going to a therapist. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying going to a psychologist. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you wind up on a psych ward, there's something about that you are no longer in control of your faculties. I want to know why that person became a nurse. I want to know how many times that person fell down in the system. I don't want that person as a nurse. They can do other things. They can't be a fucking nurse. We're not, Carmen. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Don't misconstrue the fact that the system failed. 6 people are dead because they let her be a traveling nurse and there was no checks and balances. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying there needs to be an overhaul. Maybe what I'm asking for is unreasonable. What I am saying is that there needs to be an overhaul on checking someone's mental illness. You check to see if they committed a crime, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going to be a nurse, mental health is a part of the check system. And there's got to be a database where that can be accessed by medical professionals. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but I know what I mean. And I'm not advocating for anyone to be discriminated against. I'm saying, no, I don't want them to be my nurse. And I have that right if I knew that they had mental depreciation. That's more scary. You're right, Jay. You're right. It comes down to money. It comes down to how many nurses we have. It's just a nightmare. The healthcare system is out of whack. It's a nightmare. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, guys. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And the thing about mental health, I'm talking about I'm not talking about real mental health. I'm talking about mental health. There's always something in you that goes back to it, right? You're depressed, you come out of it. One day, you're depressed again. You come out of it, you're depressed again. These are malversions of mental depreciation. Anxiety. High anxiety, under control, especially if you get some meds. High anxiety again, even with the meds. Sometimes you got to go back and you're like, my meds aren't working. And the doctor's like, oh, that happens. Over time, sometimes your body gets used to it. I know this because I deal with my sister. And they're like, we're just going to increase it. And then when you increase the meds, you think 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams is not that big of a deal. It is. 20 milligrams of something can make you more wacky. Trust me. It's a cocktail. And there's no rocket science, not even for the doctors. So they just keep playing with the numbers. Once they got the number, then it's like, whoo, okay, that worked. Okay, we're just going to keep these numbers consistent on these meds. I'm telling you, 4 years in, boom, none of the meds work. I remember when I first got my sister, she was on something called Seroquel. And Seroquel used to make her drop to the floor. And one day I forgot to give her the Seroquel. And she was coherent and clear-minded. And I was having like normal conversations with her. And I was like, wait, what is this? And she was sitting up like this. And you know, Tracy, and I'm like, what? And then I realized, oh my God, I didn't give her her meds. And I said, wait a second. They gave me meds so that she wouldn't be coherent, so that she would be a problem for me. So my dumbass, not educated enough, took her off. The one that bothered me was Seroquel. I didn't wean her off. I took her off. She wound up being a 5150 several times. The good part about that, though, is that New York State was using Seroquel and Los Angeles was not using Seroquel. So they had to find an equivalent to Seroquel that her body could adjust to. But adjusting when the Seroquel wasn't in her system was making her wackadoo. Even though they gave her some, it was a nightmare. Sometimes she would have to spend 2-3 weeks, a month in the hospital because they needed to readjust. It was a night. Girls, guys, you don't know the story of Tracy. I'm just saying from what I've seen with my sister, that if that woman was on a psych ward, you don't know the story of that nurse. And she should have never been maintained as a nurse, and the nursing system killed those 6 people. The system did that. Well, if I remember correctly, the medical system in my sister's category, I don't know about adults, but in my sister's category of mental illness, not mental illness, I forgot what they call it. Not mental retardation, I forgot what her category, the proper naming for her category. They don't offer Seroquel at all. She hasn't been on Seroquel in 8 years now. Because I don't know if they had one dose, I don't know. I just know they were like, no more. Again, yes, schizophrenics have a whole nother level of cocktails. And the cocktails are a whole problem, let alone what meds they're taking. Finding the right balance with all the meds, it's a nightmare. So I feel bad for your mom because it's hard to balance all of that out. It really is. And I'm back to just saying again for the 100th time, the nursing system failed that woman. She should have never been a nurse, or at some point her license should have been taken from her, or at least suspended until a real evaluation can be assessed. Because you know what the other thing is? How did anybody in all of the places that she worked at not see a level of crazy come out of her? You know you work with somebody and you're like, oh God, she's so crazy. Please don't come in my cubicle. Please don't come in my cubicle. I can't take her level of crazy. How did no nurse manager, co-workers not see this? And then she starts traveling, right? Like, she wasn't that stupid. She starts traveling so that no one catches it. I'm telling you, the nursing system failed this woman. I'm telling you, I'm going to stick to that. And the families need to charge the nursing system. Yeah. All right. They don't check credentials anymore. Because what did Jay say? Jay Edwards said, because it's about money. Right. Right. You know what? This is so. Puda Butter. Puda Butt says, it's all in the eyes and the walk. So true. The eye. Let me tell you what are dead giveaways. The hair, the eyes, and the walk. Mine is the hair. Even if you wear a weave or a wig, look at someone's hair. When their hair is fried, their head is fried. Trust and believe. I don't care if it's a church lady. I don't care if it's your co-worker. If they got fried real hair or fried wig, they are crazy. Steer clear. And then when they got that thing in their eyes, that really bothers me. You're like, can I help you? Tracy? Oh my God. Wendy. Wendy Williams had that thing in her eyes. And she kept blaming it on her Graves' disease, which I believe. But she had that thing in her eyes. Think about it. Right. You can blame it on your Graves' disease all you want. You have that thing in your eyes. What? An odd makeup application. Angel, the thing in the eyes. Don't trust the thing in the eyes. I don't care if it's a family member. You know family members that are crazy. They come with that thing in their eyes. And you're like, oh my God. Why didn't y'all tell me cousin was coming? Because cousin got the thing in her eyes. Y'all know I don't lie. Jay Edwards. I know. That's how I know that she had some faculties. She was running around on purpose. She was not dumb. She might have been crazy. She wasn't dumb. I know. And that's why I said the system failed those 6 people. Because she shouldn't be able to run around like that. Just saying. All right. Y'all gonna have to look at some of your workers. Because if somebody got the thing in their eyes, you don't let that person in your house. You don't let the thing in the eyes in your house. You throwing a barbecue, Tracy? Well, no. No. Then you get the thing in your eyes. That thing in the eyes makes you crazy. Makes that thing in their eyes make you think you ain't. I'm not normal. Don't trust that thing in the eyes. tests. The Chinese have what they call the eye test, and the look in their eyes determines the level of cray potential. What? What? I don't know if I'm going to give Asian medicine all that much credit, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not going to give them all of that. The eye midaville heart. What is that? What is the name of this practice? I really want to know about this, because that's a thing. The thing in the eye, that's a thing. That's a whole thing. Don't trust the thing in the eyes. The thing in the eyes, it's a test that you all should be looking out for. I don't care if it's mother, father. I don't care. My mom had the thing in her eyes. Constantly. And whenever she got the thing in her eyes, I'd be like, oh no. You'd be like, what happened? Who upset her? And man, she would go ham on us, and we didn't know what the problem was, ever. It'd be like, oh no. All right. And we just have to watch her go ham on everybody. It was terrible. In any case, I'm digressing into my own childhood. Andrew goes, the thing in the eyes, see ya. Run. Y'all got look at some of your coworkers today. Look at some of them. See if they got the thing in their eyes. You know what else comes with the thing in the eyes? I'll tell you right now, because y'all gonna miss it. The smell. There's a faint odor with the thing in the eyes. Believe you me, I tell no lies. It's true. The eyes tell tells the truth of a person's soul. Y'all love the eyes. Y'all are killing me. Oh, please send it to me. I'd love to know what the Chinese discovered, because that's a real thing, the thing in the eyes. Jack Nicholson's, right, that's a good example of 11. To this day, that movie and that scene horrifies me. And how did his hair look? What goes with the thing in the eyes? Fried hair. How did his hair look? Even if someone doesn't have the thing in their eyes, look at their hair. Look at their hair. Fried hair is mental illness. Promise you. All right. This was exhausting. It's like a difference. Lottie, you know what I'm talking about. She's like, yes, what is that? It's like a different smell. It's like, it's so faint. And it's like, hi, sweetie. And you could smell it, but it's not overly, obtrusively bad smell, but it's still there. It's something there. And you're like, hi, sweetie. How you doing? And Tracey, oh, please don't lean. Please don't lean over me. It's just, I got a cold. You ever do that with people? I have a cold, so it's not you, it's me. You ever do that with people? It's not you, sweetie, it's me. I have a cold. What do you need? You need pencils? What do you need? What do you need on my desk that you're reaching over trying to just take it because you think you could? What do you need? I'll get it for you. Pencil? Pen? Paper clip? There's none in the closet? Well, mothballs has a distinct smell. So no, it's not even mothballs. It's, okay, think of it this way. If you never really washed your hair, right? It's that faint smell. Do you understand? as opposed to someone that washes their hair and you can smell the apple breeze when they come to work. You'd be like, oh my God, you smell so pretty. And they never put on perfume because they don't understand even that concept, right? It's not like the smell of dirty underarms, although I have worked with people that don't understand the concept of deodorant. But that guy you want to kill. That guy, you're like, have you ever seen it where the person goes to lunch and they put deodorant on their desk? I never like that kind of behavior, though. I'd rather take somebody aside and say, I hate to be the one to share this with you, but you smell. And I think it comes down to bathing and maybe deodorant. I'd rather do that than to put deodorant on somebody's desk and have the whole office laughing. But it's been done in my day. I don't know about your day. Bedhead smell. Is that what it is? Pencil eraser smell? Really? Oh, your sister smells like the ocean? Is that good? Because that must be nice. No, I don't like any of that. Because I think when people don't know, they just don't know. And so I think leaving notes and stuff like that is so hurtful that how do they recover from that? Because you come back the next work day and you're like wondering like who left the note. I think if you want the office to be a better place, I think it's okay. I don't think it's management's job, but I think it's okay for one of the employees to go, listen to me. I don't know if you know it, but I think that maybe you might have a medical condition and maybe you don't know it. Because that's the other thing. When people begin to have a medical condition, there's an odor that comes through, right? That's why hospitals smell. Somebody else said leave a voicemail. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Yeah. Thanks. See, Sophia, I told a friend that one time and she thanked me. Yeah. Well, Messenger, take a chance. Take a chance. You can't, our job is to be of service to others, right? So by not saying anything, you're laughing at the person, right? Which means you're contributing to a problem that maybe could be fixed, right? Our job is to be of service to others. And I think you have to take a chance and tell someone with love, clean up your act for you. Just for you. I'm telling you because I honestly believe you just don't know. But it's becoming offensive. I think there's a way to do it. And if they take it wrong, then they just take it wrong. But I know one thing, they'll clean up their act. But back in the day, there was no such thing as masks. So that didn't work in my generation. All right. All right, we are getting out of control. I'm exhausted. This Tiffany Haddish and Ugala Aries Spears. It's just disgusting. This is Uranus and Taurus, by the way, exposing all Me Too's. And maybe the next step is child sexual abuses, which is why all the Nickelodeon kids are speaking up right now. It's all in God's good timing. Right. In private, in front of each other. And no, I'm not going to lunch with nobody that smells. Nope. That is too much time. No. We might take a walk around the building, but if anything, I'm going to talk privately in their own goddamn cubicle. Very nicely. Can I talk to you? So, are you okay? I'm asking because I don't think you realize there's an odor. And sometimes it could be a medical condition that maybe is not being identified right now by you. You think so? If you look hard enough, Tiffany has that eye. Ooh, Tiffany. Hold on a second. Hold on it. Hold on. Oh, no. You know what I actually thought, to be honest? Remember I said the hair, right? Although I don't want to accuse everyone of this. But when she shaved off her hair, I questioned, was she okay at that time? Yes. Yeah, I could see what you're saying. Not always, but there is a look that has been protruding from her. Mm. Mm. That's the mental illness eyes. That actually looks like a mugshot. That's the mental illness eyes. That's when she was recently busted for a DUI after after she broke up with Common. This is the mental illness eyes when she was getting her hair cut off. Let me send this to y'all. This one, because this is the one where I questioned, is she okay? I remember this one. Wait, what happened? Oh, here's another one. Oh, I'm finding some of the eyes. I'm finding some of the eyes, guys. So let me see. Why did this not show up? But I guess again needs to take a picture of it. Hold on. This is when she cut off her hair. I remember this. And I questioned this one. I was like, is she okay? What happened here? StreamYard. Come on, StreamYard. Add. That's the one. Yep, yep. Here it is. Oh, Lord, child. This bitch was crazy. Now you could see it. I didn't even look hard enough. All of this is bad. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. But she's got the look. Oh, shit, girl. You scared the fuck out of me. I don't like it. She scares me now. Look at the eyes. I'm going to show you guys right now. That's one. Look at the eyes. This is how you look with meds. This is how you look without meds. So your absolute said that. I did do a Tiffany Haddish reading, Violet, but I did it in comparison to her and Common. But I'm gonna look back on it before I do an update today. No, the fourth eye. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I Googled cult leaders. They all have the crazy eyes. Somebody said the hairdresser didn't have good eyes. I don't know how she gave Tiffany that haircut. Not cutting off her hair. The literal haircut looked crazy. Who said look at the eyes? Well, whoever said look at the eyes, thank you. Because I get it. And Cheetah's World, I just finished telling everyone, don't trust a wig. If a wig is fried, bitch is crazy. Don't trust anybody, even though they wear wigs. Look at their hair, even when they have braids. Okay, guys, when somebody leaves their braids in for 6 months, mental illness. Think about it. There's no way you could do that and be of sound mind. Think about it. I'm just saying. So when I see those videos and those hairdressers are like, she had her hair in for 6 months, right away I see mental illness. They don't necessarily show the person's face and you see the hairdresser, really work miracles. The person has mental illness that could leave shit in their hair for 6 months, because that also tells me you did not wash it for 6 months. What? What? No. No, I am not the one. Nope. That means you didn't put no water on your hair for 6 months? None? And then you want a hairdresser to fix that mess? Bitch, go home. You couldn't pay me to take care of somebody's hair that don't know how to take care of themselves. Nope. I gotta ask my hairdresser if she's ever done that. My hairdresser would have told me. She'd have been like, Tracy, let me tell you. I'd be like, what? I don't think she has. She never told me. All right. I don't even want to look at Doja Cat. I believe you. Oh, it'll have to. But you know what? You can't even shave that. What you really have to do is cut it and then shave it. You can't even shave that. It's disgusting. All right, should I do my job? Let me see if it's worth doing my job. All right, listen to this, because something about hurricanes is coming up, and I live in hurricane season. I am your YouTube correspondent. Nobody pays me to do this job. I love doing this job. But then I also get very bored quickly, and so I haven't been doing the job well lately. I am your official YouTube correspondent. Unofficially, the CNN never hired me. All right. Biden talked yesterday, and for the first time, he brought up Trump. Finally. Prior to this, he was like, I don't know nothing. They did not explain anything to me. For the first time, he brought up Trump. Good. All right, over it. Hurricanes. For the first time in 25 years, the month of August, oh my God! The month of August did not name a storm. For the first time in 25 years? But now that September has arrived, uh-oh, things appear to have changed quickly in the tropical Atlantic. I live on the Atlantic side. On Thursday, the National Hurricane Center announced the tropical storm Danielle currently in the North Atlantic, is expected to strengthen into a hurricane by Saturday. Daniel's not a threat to any land at this time, forecast shows, and it's expected to remain fairly stationary throughout the weekend. Still, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. All right. January 6th, former President Trump said he will very, very seriously. Oh, I can't. I'm not reading this. I really don't give a fuck. You want to know what Trump said? You go check it out. Abortion. The California legislator passed about a dozen bills this week protecting or expanding abortion access in its state. All right, I'm over it. All right, Newsom wants to run for president. Okay, got it, Newsom. Thank you. Ukraine. The UN nuclear watchdog says it will have a continued presence at Ukraine's nuclear power plant, following an inspection at the site where Russian shelling has sparked fears of a nuclear accident. The plant and the area around it, including the adjacent city of Endodar, have endured persistent shelling that raised fears of a meltdown. All right. So the UN, let's just clarify, the UN nuclear watchdog is staying in Ukraine. Thank you. Serena and Venus Williams knocked out of doubles at US Open. It's okay. It was just nice to see them come back together and play. All right. Starbucks introduces one of its most popular drinks this week, known as PSL. What does PSL stand for? Are we ready to do our nuclear? Are we ready to do our CNN weekly news quiz? I like this part. Get your thumbs ready, everyone. Get your thumbs ready. Stay focused. Starbucks introduced one of its most popular drinks this week. It's called PSL. What does it stand for? Peppermint sugar latte, pumpkin spice. Oh, you know what this is. Pumpkin spice latte, pink strawberry lemonade, peach. You know what it is. What is it, guys? I already know. Pumpkin spice. Woo! Thank you, Anita. Correct. Number 2, which state's capital city is facing a water crisis after one of its water treatment plants failed? Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what this is. Which city is facing a huge water crisis? Get your fingers ready. Mississippi, yes. M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. You ever learned that song? It's the only way I know how to spell Mississippi. It's the only way. Which popular tourist destination, oh, this kills me. I heard, which popular tourist destination was designated a gun-free zone this week? Get your fingers ready. Las Vegas, Zion National Park in Utah, New York City's Times Square, San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Vegas, Utah, New York City, San Francisco. What do you guys think? I already know the answer because I do the news poorly. Get your fingers ready. Times Square. Yes, Crystal, Times Square. Juanita, Times Square. Sonia, Times Square. Y'all be listening. Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. I can't be a teacher. Oh, where's my bat? Fuck, I have my bat. Get your fingers ready. Ready? Everybody ready? You ready? Sit up. You can't be ready slouching. I would be that teacher. God wouldn't let me be a teacher, y'all. Not to children. They'd have fired me. A Mickey Mantle baseball card from 1952 recently sold at auction, making it the most valuable sports collectible in the world. How much did the card sell for? $126,000, $408,000, $4.8 million, $12.6 million. A Mickey Mantle baseball card from 1952. I'm going to guess, but I want to know what you guys say. But I'm going to guess. The number 3 is not in this. 120, 408, 4.8 million, or 12.64 million. All right. What else? Where are you guys getting 3 from? There's no 3 here. 126,000. Where's my... Pay attention! Pay attention, children! My God! I would be a terrible teacher. God knew. Okay. So I'm going to choose, because I'm crazy, 12.6 million. Ah! 12.6 million! I win. The teacher wins. I win. Then I compete against my own children. I'd be like, oh, booyah, booyah, be a little 5-year-old. Booyah, in your face, booyah. Ha ha. This would be me. Fired. Get your pens ready. Get your pens ready. In a recent major drug bust near the Texas-Mexico border, authorities seized more than 11 million worth of cocaine disguised as rich household product. Okay. Paper towels, baby wipes. Why does baby wipes ring a bell? Shampoo or laundry detergent. Laundry detergent would be reasonable. I'm going to go with laundry. Wait, what do you guys think? Cocaine was disguised as paper towels, baby wipes, shampoo, or laundry detergent. I think laundry detergent is... Oh, no. Was it baby wipes? Was it baby wipes? Because I thought I heard that somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go with my original choice, and we'll see. No! Baby wipes. Who said it? Yes! It was baby wipes. Oh, no! All white bricks. Yes, yes. That's what it looked like. What? How do you get cocaine looking like baby wipes? 2,000 packages of baby wipes stuffed with more than 1,500 pounds of alleged cocaine. All right, guys, get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Due to pressure from the Biden administration, what are some major airlines now offering to passengers when their flights are canceled? Sleeping bags, cell phones, hotels and meals, free rides home. I know this one. I'm going to tell you why I know this one. What are airlines offering passengers? Sleeping bags, cell phones, hotels and meals, free rides home. Hotels and meals. It has to be that. So let me tell you why I know this, right? Because I worked for the airlines, right? And back in the day, it was a standard. They never took it away because it was a requirement all along. They just stopped offering it. And Biden said it's part of your original policy. and the airline industry is out of control. So you're not going to learn your lesson until you have to pay extra to stop overbooking people. Ooh, 10-10. 10-10. Right. It comes down to dollars and cents. Yes. Hi, Solista. 10-10. Information's coming in. 10-10. Post. All right. Number 7. Tennis star Serena. Get your fingers ready. Tennis star Serena Williams began what could be her final act this week by playing in which tournament? Come on. This is like the Mississippi water shortage. You should know this. Australian Open, US Open, French Open, Wimbledon. Get your fingers ready. Oh, there's too many. Oh, I think you're saying US Open. I'm gonna go with you. US Open. Oh, no! I accidentally pressed Australian Open. No, I did it wrong. Yes, Solista, I understood. She's like, is open. Not French, Angel. We got it. Angel, do your homework. What? Okay, get your fingers ready. What percentage of the total U.S. population is vaccinated against COVID-19? I do know this. 14%, 33%, 68%, 98%. I know this answer too. How many people are vaccinated with the COVID-19? 14, 33, 68, 98 percentage. Yep. 68 is the correct answer, or 70% if you round it up. But 70% wasn't on the questionnaire, Magic Mermaid. It did not offer 78%. I would be a terrible teacher. Can you imagine my squeaky voice on little 5-year-olds? I would feel so bad for them. Okay, 2 more questions. NASA was forced to reschedule. Didn't I tell you this shit wasn't going to go up? Nobody listened to me. It was supposed to be rescheduled for today. The bitch didn't go up. I told y'all, because they never made it to the moon. Never. NASA was forced to reschedule its historic Artemis 1 launch on Monday. There's something wrong with this. This was a distraction, guys. This was a distraction. This was a lie. It was a total distraction. Why? Who knows why America distracts? This was a distraction, I promise you. Okay, but the question is, where is the mega rocket's launch pad located? Where is it located? Texas, California, Louisiana, or Florida? Again, this should be easy. Texas, California, Louisiana, or Florida? Where do you think the launch pad to nowhere is located? Ridiculousness. Where is the launch pad to nowhere? Oh, Florida. You guys are telling me. I'm sorry. I blacked out there for a minute. Kennedy, Florida. Kennedy was not on the test. Listen to me. All right, I'm over it. This is a hard job. This weekly Area 52. I don't know why I found that so funny. Oh, God. Okay, last one, everyone. According to a new estimate out this week, approximately how much does it cost to raise a child to the age of 17? 30,000, 100,000, 300,000, 1 million. That was a good one. No moon landing in 69. It never happened, Carmen. Don't believe the U.S. The French did it first, and the French never made, not the French. The Russians did it first, and the Russians never made it either. The Russians never went back either. Think about it. But the Russians didn't want the Americans to outdo them, so they pretended to do it first. It's all fucked up. I promise you. Neither country has ever made it to the moon. But did they go to Area 51? Yes, that was the moon landing. Do you remember that? And they were like pretending to bounce on the moon. Get the fuck out of here. What we know now, there's no way they made it to the moon. No way. What we know now, get out of here. Nope, they never made it to the moon. Our history is built on glass, made of sand, right? Oh, you're welcome. Okay, let's finish this last answer. Everyone says 300,000. I'm going to say it's a million. Because I think it was 300,000 when I was raising my baby. I think you and your galactic pandemic babies, I think it's at a million. Because you got to buy them electronic devices and shit. I think it's at a million. I'm going to go. Anybody else agree with me? No? All right. I'm pressing a million. 300,000. It's a lie. They lying, y'all. They lying to y'all. 300,000. They lying. It's a million. 300,000 to raise your child to 17. You gotta buy electronic devices. They break the damn devices. You gotta buy them their own TV now, right? Their own electronic devices, or else they taking yours, right? You can't afford to have them breaking your phone, because they will when they get ready to throw it, when they get tired of your phone, right? And you got more than one child? No. 300,000 ain't enough. If that's the case, give me my money up front. Give me my money in utero. Let me manage the 300,000. After taxes. Okay. After taxes. These kids are expensive, and these pandemic kids are going to cost you more. Don't trust these pandemic kids, guys. I don't know what they came down to do, but their intelligent level, boom. Sonia's like, I threw my mama's phone yesterday. I'm 30-something. Right. All right, guys. Thank you. It's Friday. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Ebony. These galactic pandemic kids will kill your pockets. Cost me $1 million. Thank you. My mama 86 with a Facebook edition. Oh, that is too funny. That's too funny. I love that, Sonia. Is she like that one? What is she called? Frappe, lottery frappe. That woman. Have you checked out her page? Because she likes to play the lottery. Which I have not seen that woman playing the lottery in a while. And she likes her frappes. Come and get her, y'all. You haven't seen lottery? Check her out on Facebook. Well, she might be on YouTube, but I did hear them say that they were going to switch her to YouTube. She's basically dying. And she loves to cuss. So by accident, they videotaped her and posted it. And people fucking loved her. They want to hear her curse. She don't give a shit. She'll fuck you to anybody. It's hilarious. Let me find her on YouTube because they said they were going to start pushing it to YouTube. Lottery. Here she goes. Lottery, frappe, and laughs. Oh, this was just 10 hours ago. Right now, she's been, why am I getting commercials? Oh, because I'm on a different site. She always has a frappe of some type. But as of lately, she's been confined to her bed. But she will cuss her mother out. All the families sound alike, by the way. They all have the same intonation in their voice. It's hilarious. I can't tell if one is the mother or what. It's hilarious. All right, guys, I'm going to get up. She's hilarious. You do know her. Yes, Lottery Frappe. Check her out. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. We went 41 minutes, and I'm shocked at my behavior. Like and subscribe, because you never know what videos I'm going to do. I'm going to do Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish separately. I'm not putting them together because they're going to be tried separately. Predicted it. I'm just going to check to see if it's true. It's a simple yes or no, right? You would think. That should be no more than 8 minutes long because we done just... What the hell fell out my hair? I don't know what fell out my hair. I got pins in my hair, so maybe one of the pins fell out my hair. All right. I don't know what it was. I'm going to do them separately, all right? But I'll do them this afternoon, both of them separately, back to back. It's just doing a video with the things that I can see is what's disturbing. Like, the visions that come to me. That's what bothers me sometimes, what I can see. So, it is what it is. I'll just go ahead and do it. What's this? Oh, soft. I'll just go ahead and do it. All right, guys, take it easy. Like, maybe I could do it. Everybody's working. I'll just do it myself. All right. Take it easy. Bye. If you stayed more than 30 minutes, like the video. Thank you, Crystal. Love you all. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Infinite, we're about to end this. Good health, Infinite. I am shocked by my behavior as well. What happened? Thank you. Today was the first day I was able to interact with you all. I'm usually at work, ear hustling. Oh, so glad you were here, Sonia. Lord, what's going on with Tiffany? Google it. It's bad. Google Tiffany and Aries Spears. It's bad. Bye, y'all. Bye. Call me for your own personal reading. You know what happens? Spirit never lies. So get your truth from Spirit. I'm just a portal. All right? 213-458-7408. Like this video, y'all. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to